Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Starlight Shores. This isn't the first time I've played this game, but this is the first time we're playing the full game since its Jam release, which only covered a segment of this wonderful tale between friends who spend together a weekend away. Let's start this adventure then. Oh, starry, purpley night sky we've got here, with some lovely tropical trees in the background. Content warning: Starlight Shores contains strong language, mature humor, alcohol use, and you-know-what themes. Viewer discretion is advised. By agreeing to continue, you guarantee that you understand this content warning and are age 16 or 16 years or over. My bad. I mean, what would happen if we do not wish to continue? Do we just shut down the game entirely? Oh, no, I'm joking. We wish to continue. Continue selected. Maybe the other option is just like some sort of hypothetical ending where we get to spend time with all the characters together. Like a harem ending of sorts. My phone is ringing. Shut up! I'm in the middle of driving on the highway. How dare you ring me while I've got two hands on the steering wheel? My apologies. I put the call on speakerphone and continued down the road. Hey, I'm almost there. Hiya. I was starting to think that you bailed on me. I might have taken a bit of convincing, but when I say that I'll be there, it means I'm going. Alec, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about. Wait, he isn't with you? Nope. First thing this morning, he texted me saying to drive up by myself. When I asked him if he was still coming, he said he'd be arriving late. That doesn't sound like he's cancelling. Trust me, he's not cancelling, and he's not taking cancelling. That's Alec for I'm going to ditch at the last second. He's pulled this stunt too many times during high school, during the cafeteria period of school. Well, if he's not there, I'll be taking his room at the cottage. I don't hate sharing a room with Lena, but I like the extra privacy. There's no point in leaving the third bedroom empty. Fair enough? Especially if the space is there. So, are you excited, folks? If you're excited, please remember to leave a like and drop a comment down below, and also check out this game for yourselves. There will be a link down in the description below where you'll be able to purchase the full game. But if you're still on the edge, I recommend checking out the demo, which is for free. For the meteor shower? Yeah, I guess. It'll be cool to spend the night on the beach. No, not the meteor shower. I don't want to wish upon a star and wish for my favourite person to drop down from the heavens. My favourite waifu or husbando, for goodness sakes. I was talking about meeting Lena. Okay, there we go. Oh. Lena is Theo's roommate and officially her replacement best friend. Wait, replacement? Doesn't mean she had a previous best friend. Since we went to different colleges, Theo and I have fallen out of touch. We used to spend every day together as kids. She's attending a professional photography program, while I study journalism. New cities and focusing on classes put a quick end to our evening chat. We only managed to keep up with each other for the first semester. Theo insisted that this weekend would be a fun time to party and reconnect, but I felt hesitant since the start. Maybe a quiet weekend at home would have been nice. I can't wait to meet her. I know you'll love her. She's amazing. You both have so much in common too. I always tell her that she's my new will. I'm gonna write a will if this doesn't turn out well. Yeah, I bet. I forgot to ask, how is your night out, birthday boy? Nothing too crazy. Alec brought me a few drinks and we played games at my place. Good. I'm glad you're not hungover. That part of the story didn't tell. This is going to be the best birthday weekend of your life, buddy. Here's hoping. I still can't believe that Theo won a weekend cottage getaway cottage? Yeah, Getaway and planned a trip on such short notice. I guess I should feel lucky that she invited me before she called me last Monday. We hadn't spoken in half a year. What time will you be here? I'd say in the next 20 minutes. I can see the beach from here. Great, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye for now, best friend. After the call ends, I sigh and stretch for a moment. I try my best to enjoy the last moments of my quiet drive to the town of Seaside. I believe this game and TidalBlossoms is geographically inspired by where the developers themselves live. Starlight Shores Road, and it is even in the same universe, both the games. Even the name sounds scenic. I was about to say Sanac. Here we go, the cottage in question. With my car parked on the sandy shoulder of a secluded road, I walk up to the house. This is the place. I can smell it. That's the smell of good times. I take a moment to breathe in the fresh air. I can hear the breaking of waves on the shoreline nearby. The beach is right in our backyard. Theo found a real gem. Look at the trees around us. The trees provide a natural fortification from the rest of the world. Nobody can hear us making noises of... Okay. The front door swings open and Theo rushes down the laneway. She must have been watching for me by the front window. Hello, Will! Will's the name of the protagonist. Ah, what a catch-up that is. Theo wraps her arms around me in a warm hug. I've missed her. I should have tried harder to keep in touch. She looks so happy. I hug her back and smile. You made it. I'm not that bad with directions. Okay, maybe not great either, but not bad. Have you gotten shorter since I last saw you? Or maybe you've grown taller, Will. She steps back and giggles. As if. You're just freakishly tall. Everyone calls me that as well, 6'7". Hey, I'm working on my self-esteem. And I'm here to ruin it. What else did you expect? I didn't think you'd still be such a bully. Only to losers like you. I know Theo is only like this towards her close friends, but understands she likes to joke around. Indeed. Not everyone you can joke around like this, otherwise they'll give you a really weird look. But your close friends, your closest friends, you know what gets underneath them and what doesn't. Speaking of losers like me, where's this Lena I'm supposed to meet? Didn't you say we're practically the same person? I did, didn't I? She's downtown right now doing a bit of wandering. Getting used to the geography of the area. Last time she texted me, she was waiting at a coffee shop. I said I'd meet up with her after you arrived, but I have some shopping to do first. Do you want to keep Lena company while she waits at a coffee shop? She's excited to meet you. Sure, I'd like to get some coffee anyway. Perfect! I'll let her know you're on your way. Wait, you mean right now? Shouldn't I unpack first? You'll have plenty of time for that later. 4 hours later and the party just starts. I still gotta unpack my thing, guys! Fine, I'll go. I'll go to my supposedly new best friends. Oh, they're pretty cute empty slot BGs. CGs, I mean. Custom backgrounds. Anyways, I'll go. Will you recognize Lena if you see her? Although I've never met her, I know Lena has a unique style. I've seen photos, I was supposed to say plenty of photos of Theo and her together on FriendX. They seem close. I wonder what that's a homage to, or a real world sort of social networking counterpart. Yeah, I've seen enough photos online. Okay, just keep in mind that her hair isn't pink anymore. What color is it now? Blue, and it's vibrant too, just like my short jeans. She just had it done this week. Alright, which coffee shop is it? At Josie's shop is on the far end of town. Ah, that's fine. I know how to get there. I won't be too long. I just want to get some drinks and snacks for tonight. Do you have any requests? Yeah, sure. I would like some... Me personally, I would like some hot dogs. Hot dogs would be nice. It's not a real bonfire without them. That's exactly what Lena... Oh, for goodness sakes. It's a food-oriented choice. Marshmallows would be Theo's choice, but hot dogs is Lena's choice. See what I mean? You're a lot alike. When I play visual novels for the first time, I select them as if I'm making that choice myself. So regardless if it gets a good ending or a bad ending, that is a choice I am sticking to because those are the choices that I would make. You don't go into games like this with a walkthrough in your head because that defeats the surprise. Not a total coincidence though. I'd say most people have had their fair share of hot dogs around a campfire. And marshmallows. True enough, but it's not the last thing you two would agree on. Me personally, I don't like marshmallows. Why is she pushing this Lena and I being a like thing? What's her motive here? I'll meet up with you and Lena soon. Oh, could you order an iced tea for me? Got it, an iced tea. Drive safe. When it comes to ordering. Wait, what did Theo want to order again? Order again? I will. Bye. Goodbye for now. Theo gets in her car and drives away. Why does she want me to order an iced tea when she'll be meeting us there anyway? So that when she gets there, she doesn't have to order it, it's already there for her to drink. I guess I'll see the cottage and settle in when I get back. Alec still isn't here. I guess I have some time to plod around and check out the scenery. Josie's Coffee. Okay, not Josie's shop, it's Josie's Coffee. The main road through downtown Seaside is simple enough to navigate. You could say that Seaside is a bit of a simple name, but it does give you the idea of geographically where it's at. Near the seaside. Okay, fine. Once I spot the Josie's sign, I park my car and take a moment to stretch my legs. My back is getting stiff from sitting most of the day. I found myself wincing as I bend over to make sure my doors are locked. To make sure there's nobody trying to get in my car and take it away or steal anything from it. Or both. I can't believe parking is free around here. For goodness sakes. Well, this is Josie's. I better go look for Lena inside. Inside my dreams is a coffee shop like this. The doorbell rings as I enter the cafe. I quickly scan the shop, searching for blue hair. Blue, 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 blue. I feel someone lightly tap on my shoulder. My soldier's shoulder. Hi, there's no mistaking that face. I've seen that face on my friend's friend X. Although her hair is shorter than I expected, that's undoubtedly Lena. Hey there, I'm guessing you're Will. That's me, and that must mean you're Lena. It's nice to finally meet you. I hope you don't mind, but I've already ordered for you. Theo mentioned that you wanted to drink. Oh, wow. Thanks. Hey, you want it? Lena hands over a warm to-go cup with a white lid. I hope it's nothing too sweet. Slowly I raise the drink to my lips. You can stop acting so weird, it's just a regular coffee. Yeah, if you say so. Said by every guilty person ever. I drink, and as promised, is a normal coffee. Nothing special. Nothing grand, but nothing morbid. Thanks for warning me. I didn't know if you ordered me a mocha frappe latte chino. What on earth is one of those? I don't mind a specialty drink now and then, but good old-fashioned milk and sugar works for me. Lena, I suppose we do have something that is not in common. I preferably like my coffee without either of those things. I'm sorry, folks, to anybody who loves their coffee with milk, with sugar, or both. I prefer mine with neither. I did used to have sugar, but I realise I have enough sugar in my day-to-day eatings anyways. I find myself grinning. Lena is easy enough to talk to. How was your drive to Seaside? It was fine. I didn't hit any traffic leaving the city. You're talking about traffic. Come on, Will. You can do better than this to impress a new person. Think of something more interesting. What do we do about this scenario? Get to know Lena? Question mark? Or talk about Theo? Question mark. We'll talk about Theo. So, Theo says we're a lot alike. Apparently, we both like a good... Did I actually just say that? Good. Sorry, I meant hot dogs. I'm sorry, folks. According to Theo, we both asked her to buy some for tonight. Oh my! That came out wrong, didn't it? It sure did. And again it came out wrong. And again it came out wrong, for goodness sakes. I started to laugh with her. I should really learn to think before I speak. Yeah. Put more context with what you're saying. But then again, don't. First impressions are my strong suit, as you can tell. Don't worry, I'm right there with you. I'm also relieved that you said something like that first. It'll cushion my first screw up. Glad to hear I can be so helpful. So, other than loving good wieners, what else do we have in common? Tell me a bit about yourself. Well, I'm a journalism student. What about you? Sonography. I like these quick questions. Let's do a sped up version of getting to know each other. Just keep asking as many questions as we can. That's a fun idea. Count me in. Okay, I've got another one. Are you a dog or a cat person? I can't choose between them. I love both for different reasons. That's always been my answer too. I grew up with a dog and a cat. Their names were Mason and Boots. Puss in Boots. They loved playing together. It was adorable. That's not a name I came up with, by the way. It's literally a film. I had both too, but my dog avoided the cat. What's your favourite food? Blueberry pancakes. What about you? Pretty close. Mine is French toast. Oh, I've got one. If you had to live in a small town or a city, which would you choose? I grew up in a city and I always wished for a small town life. Theo confirmed my suspicions that small towns can be much better. I know the preference depends on the kind of life. Hold on, let me just check something real quick. Okay, I'm still recording. I had to get halfway through this and realise I did not even start the recording. I prefer when it says stop recording than start recording. But I want to leave the city. There we go. I'm a small town person too. It's something I've missed ever since I left for school. The city feels crowded, overwhelming, claustrophobic. Do you play video games? Every single day. Well, it's not like we're playing a video game now, so let's move on. Actually, some people say that visual novels aren't games. Oh well. Theo wasn't kidding. Lena is pretty interesting. Speaking of Theo, sorry I didn't get to order your iced tea because I was distracted. Hey guys, hi Theo. How did your shopping go? It was fine, but I'm sorry that I took so long. No worries, we could have talked all day. That's great. My phone interrupts the conversation. Sorry, I've got to take this call. It's Alec. Oh God, I was wondering about him. I step aside and answer. Hello? Hey Will, how's it going? Fine? And you? I'm good, thanks. So I have a quick question for you. It's about the cottage. Don't tell me that you got lost. Excuse me. No, it's nothing like that. I was just wondering, how big is the bed in my room? You want to know what size your bed is? Yeah, I'm curious. Give me a sec. I motion Theo towards me. Sorry to bug you, but do you know how big the bed is in Alec's room? It's a queen. Great, that's all I need to know. Hey Alec, Theo says it's a single bed. Will that suit your needs, princess? That works for us. Us? Yeah, I figured the more the merrier, you know. You don't think to ask our host before you invited someone along. Come on, Theo's chill, she knows me. She won't mind, honestly, bruh. Alec is bold and rude as hell. Who's coming with you? Remember that girl I went out with last week? Oh, for goodness sakes. It's not Erika, is it? No? Her name is Erika. She's the one I took to the arcade. I bragged about our second date. A lot. In all fairness to Alec, he probably did mention her. I just zone out whenever he talks for too long. Yep. It's almost like being in the theatre, and the further back someone is, the smaller they are. But but you just zone out if you know what I mean. Alec, wouldn't usually be so rude and invite someone without asking. This random invitation is odd. Okay then, if you won't ask, I will. You can't just bring along surprise guests. Good thing I'm only halfway there. Tell me if I need to turn around. And it probably has me on speakerphone right now. I hope this Erika is hearing everything. Maybe she'll ditch Alec. I wave after Theo again. Sorry to interrupt. I'll get to the point. Alec invited some random girl along. That's why he was fishing for the bed size. Her name is Erika. If she's the one I'm thinking of, she went to school with us. Really? I think I remember her. She's a year younger than us. Isn't she kind of dramatic? Honestly don't know. I hardly remember her. You don't have to accommodate then. There's no pressure. I can tell Alec to turn around. No. Don't. Theo, that's the worst decision ever. It's a party and we have a room. I don't want to exclude anyone. We might as well let them stay. We don't want the party pooper to ruin the party with their over-exudiness. Are you sure? Yes, you can tell Alec he's got the okay from me. Hey Alec, did you catch that? Yep. You're walking on eggshells because you're putting the moves on, Theo. What the? We'll be there soon. For goodness sakes. Alec hands up abruptly. What's his problem? Hey, is everything okay? I'm fine, just not sure I should have passed on your invitation to Alec last week. Please don't let it bug you. I want to have a fun time together. The last thing I want is for Theo to feel upset about this. I can already see the tears in her eyes. No, wait, the sparkles. I shouldn't have put her on the spot there. She's too nice. She would have said yes to Alec bringing a dozen unannounced guests. Theo's not the kind to turn anyone down, even though there's not enough drinks for a dozen more guests. Alec knew it too. That's why he snuck Erika in at the last possible moment. I can't let Theo get anxious over this. Hey, don't worry, okay? We're going to party under the stars on a beautiful beach. It'll be a fun night. I can't wait to watch meteor shower. Same here. We better get going. I'd like to set up on the beach before dark. Oh, did you get me that drink? I'm sorry. I returned Theo's stare empty-handed aside from the coffee that Lena brought for me. Sorry, that was a dump. Sorry, but Lena was asking too many questions. We'll meet you at the cottage. Can you wait for a minute? I'll make an order to go. No. Theo, stop saying that. No, it's fine. It's okay. They can come along. You're just somebody who could be prodded and doesn't mind getting prodded. You're too nice for your own good. Theo heads for the door. Lena? Lena? Theo looks back at Lena, waiting for her to leave. If it's okay with you, I think I'm going to catch a ride with Will. What? Oh, that's fine. Do you mind, Will? This is a tough one. What should I say? Both of you walk, I'm taking the car. No. Oh no, that's a horrible decision. Why can't the both of them go with us? I mean, there's more than enough room in the car for at least 4 or even 5 people. Why do we have to exclude this one out? Why did the developer give us this tough scenario? I guess life is full of making tough choices. Well, no, I don't mind at all. And Theo just leaves without another word. Sorry about that. I hope you don't mind me doing that. It's just, Theo was definitely about to quiz me. Quiz you? About what? Isn't it obvious? She was going to ask me about you. Both of these are just as ambiguous as one another. Ambiguous? I forgot what the word actually is, but they're both just as meh. But the first option actually has a bit more, I don't know, a bit more of a thought process behind it. What would you have said? So what would you have said? Well, that depends on what she would have asked about. Let's assume she asked what your first impression was. I would have told her that he is cute. Cute? That's a first. When do I look cute? Now, let's assume Theo asked what you'd think of me. What's your first impression? I'd say she has great taste. Taste? In coffee? I appreciate you saying that. I guess you didn't technically avoid Theo's quiz. Turns out that I didn't mind. Oh, what did you think of the cottage? I haven't settled in yet. My bags are still in the car. Theo was very, very, very persuasive in letting us leave our bags in the car because she wanted us to meet you straight away. You'll need a grand tour then. We should probably get going. I'd like to help Theo get the bonfire started on the beach before it's dark outside. That's a good idea. Alec will be arriving soon too. I don't want Theo to be trapped with him and Erika. Let's head out. Who is this Erika? It sounds like she's a girl that would pout a lot. As I approach the laneway, I spot Alec's car. He's standing outside with who I assume is Erika unloading several bags from his trunk. I park my car and walk down the laneway. And, oh hi, you must be Erika. Hi, I'm Erika. I'm Alec's girlfriend. This is imagine what we would call a Susan. This is the Erika I remember from high school. She looks familiar, though I can't say that I've ever spoken to her before. She was in a year below me, so wait, hang on. Who is that kind of? What's the name that people give to someone who always who always complains about to managers about somebody's doesn't matter what it is, but they complain to the manager all the time. Not Catherine. Someone beginning with C or K. Not Christian. Anyways, I'll probably think of it in the next episode. She was a year below mine, so I probably didn't see her too often. I guess I don't really need an introduction. We took environmental studies together during your senior year. We did? Oh god, here we go. You don't remember me? Not really. Whatever. Gosh. Talk about first introductions. Talk about your first impression of me. Erika marches back towards Alec's car in a huff, kicking up a dusty trail behind her with each step. He doesn't remember me. Hey. Thanks for a warm welcome. Thanks for the surprise guest. I'm going to unpack. Can we call a truce when I'm finished? I just want to have a fun night. If it was me, I would tell Alec and Erika to just hike the back wherever they came from because of the combination of his rudeness, that smug smile, and Erika's attempt of saying hello. Theo didn't want me to be bothered by this last-minute invitation. I should leave it be. After all, this is Theo that invites us. Sure, that's all I want to. Could you ask Erika to give me a second chance to say hello? I wouldn't worry if I were you. She's not the kind to hold a grudge. Really. I'll be a while. She brought 3 bags. Erika knows we're only here for the weekend, right? Yep, I guess she likes to be prepared. Well then. I'm pretty sure one of those bags does not include something that is necessary for the trip, you know. Not clothing, not makeup, not cash, not alcohol, if that is a necessity to you, but something else. Having fun unpacking. Have fun unpacking. Thanks. I'm sure it'll be a great time. Great. I'm sorry, but I do not take a liking to this Alec and Erika. Honestly, Alec follows Erika into the house, doing his best to juggle their luggage. I better start settling in too. I like to take a shower before the party starts. I like to unpack before the party starts. My back is still pretty sore. You're a real charmer. I see you already headed off with that Erika. What? Ready to check out your huge room? You got the best one by far. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way around these pots. Well, this is it. What do you think? This room is comfy. I know, right? This bed is huge. I'm a bit jealous. Will you feel lonely sleeping in it all by yourself? No, I've always been sleeping by myself my entire life, so I wouldn't know otherwise. Lena freezes. I don't know what to say. We stare at each other uncomfortably. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that. That sounded a bit suggestive. Shut up! I know what it sounded like. Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Well, you're the one who introduced her about wieners. I mean hot dogs. I can't blame you, I would have too. Truth is, I wish I could have snagged this room. Theo pegs the perfect place. She didn't get to pick it though, she just won a giveaway. Right, sorry. I meant that she picked the perfect time to enter a drawer. Destiny. By the way, Mr. Master Bedroom, you're the only one with an ensuite. You're super lucky. That's kind of perfect. I've been wanting to take a shower. I'm letting you know right now. If I need to pee in the middle of the night and someone is hogging the shared bedroom, I'll be marching straight in here and stealing your fancy one. Oh dearest Lena again. For the 4th time she's been striding in and out. For what reason? Oh right, she needs to take a wee. Noted, but you can only borrow it. No stealing, please. It's a deal. I'll leave you to it. The sun is setting fast. I better get that fire going. Yeah, the sun is setting fast. I mean, it's 6:30 and it's already completely dark. See you soon. Actually, it was completely dark by 4:30 where I am. I hop up a shower and take a moment to relax, unwind, have some me-to-me time. Wait, that came out wrong. The warm water soothes the stiffness in my back from the long drive. Feeling refreshed, I dry off and get dressed. I take my time unpacking and lay on the bed for a few moments once I've finished. Once one finishes, I guess I should head to a beach where everyone else is. And it certainly is a meteory night. In the distance I can see that Theo and Lena are crouched close to the fire, feeding it the first big logs. They must have had it going for a while now. Erika and Alec are cuddled up nearby, watching as Theo and Lena settle in their own spots. Hey guys, how's it going? Great, come sit with us. Yeah, we'll make room. Room for one more? Perch as Will does. Theo shuffles over and pats the new open spot. I take the seat between Theo and Lena on the driftwood log. Can I get you a drink? Sure, that'd be nice. What would you like? I brought coolers. Oh, come on. Beer is so much better. I have extras, you can drink mine. I'm not so sure what to drink. Beer isn't my thing. It certainly is not. I always feel gross after drinking it. Well, You gotta drink in moderation when it comes to alcohol, for goodness sakes, lad. I don't have a lot of options here. It's my own fault for not bringing anything. What should I drink? Well, canonically, I would be drinking from the coolers. I'll have coolers. Good choice. Let's play a drinking game. I hate those stupid games. Anyway, we're here to watch the meteor shower. Why can't we do both? They're not fun. If you hate it that much, you don't have to play. It's a group activity. Let's take a vote on it. That seems fair to me. A vote seems fine. Alright then. All in favour of a drinking game? Everyone raises their hand except Lena. Fine. How about never have I ever? That one is tolerable. I'll go first. Oh, and I'm calling a no-takers penalty. A what? If you say never have ever and nobody drinks, you have to finish your drink. That makes it a bit more strategic. Count me in. Are you trying to avoid drinking? I don't want it to be wasted and acting all sloppy, but that doesn't mean that Will can't be. Great. What do I have to do with this? I just met Lena and she's already treating me like this, for goodness sakes. This is why you don't open up too quickly to people, because you get easily taken advantage of. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Stop your pouting, for goodness sakes. Never have I ever. Never have I ever kissed a girl. And everyone becomes still. The crashing of the waves roars louder as the fire crackles in the night. Alec drinks silently, and I follow his lead, quietly waiting for someone else to make a move. So you three have then. Oh, blanket! Lena drinks, clearly annoyed with Erika. Oh! Cut it out, Erika. Theo shoots Erika a stern glance. So would I. Stop with that pout. Doesn't that mean you should be drinking too? You two are so close. Are you serious? Just leave it be. It's my turn now. Never have I ever creeped on someone I just met on social media. That is the difference. I just met. Damn it. Guilty. In my defense, he was definitely in a relationship when he gave me his number. I dodged a bullet there. Do we know him? No, I met him on vacation in Portmont. Well, Alec got me too. Who did you creep? Do I have to say? This game gets some good stories going. Participate. Okay, fine. I creeped Erika's friend text page when you said you'd be bringing her tonight. Really? That's so cute. I didn't think it was possible to inflate her ego more. Is it cute? Huh? Weren't you creeping everyone on social media before we got here? Wow, you are right, Alec. Participation is really fun. Don't be upset, Erika. We all do it, right? I don't. You never creep someone's profile? I don't even have the FriendX app on my phone anymore. You say anymore? That is a big giveaway as to why you don't have it anymore. Maybe because you did. Not in the stalky, horrific way, but just a general interest. Just a general fascination upon looking upon the FriendX app. Not even once? Nope. Ugh, as if. How could you let anyone go a minute without hearing how perfect you are? Okay, Erika, that says a lot about you then, doesn't it? I call BS. Call it whatever you want, honey. I don't worry about what you have to say. Erika stays quiet and glares at Lena. I drink along with Erika and Theo. Alright, I'll go next. Wait, did her portrait just stretch there? Never have I ever lost my swimwear. Alec bursts into laughter and pokes at Erika's arm. She got you. Yep. I was playing volleyball with Alec and a few friends. My bikini top came undone and I didn't notice right away. I was spiking at the time. They didn't tell me right away either. We were a bit speechless. Erika elbows Alec playfully. At least I scored. In style. While they're distracted, Theo leans in and whispers in my ear. Of course you people want to lose her top. Yeah, yep. Out of all of us, she would be the one to do that sort of thing in a way of flirting with other men. Covering my face with my hand, I whispered back carefully. You got me too. I lost my shorts when I was water skiing. Before Erika and Alec are done their distracted flirting, I take a quick sip. Lena winks at me. I think it's your turn now. Give me a minute. What can I come up with? Let's see here. I think the more petty crime would be something that Erika would do. Never have I ever shoplifted. I stole a balloon from a pharmacy when I was 4 years old. Jail, detention, get you into an asylum. You have done bad things. Alongside the other things that you've done. But that's the final straw, Erika. Guess I'm the criminal here. How scandalous. Erika drinks. I don't regret it at all. You had a unicorn on it. Yeah, some way to have the tip on the horn of this whole conversation. That sounds worth it. Agreed. Theo also takes a sip. I stole a chocolate bar when I was 6. I knew better, but I did it anyway. My mum made me apologise and write a letter to the manager. Are you allowed in that store anymore? I worked there during the summer when I was in high school. You stole from Ted? He remembered who I was too. He always made jokes that I wasn't allowed to restock the canteen. That's terrible. It's finally my turn. I want to think of a good one. Never have I ever had a jello shot. That's another drink for me. They're my favourite. I've had them too. Same here. Everyone drinks except for Lena. You're not missing out another day in your life. I'll be right back. I have some jello shots in the fridge at the cottage. Okay. Thanks, Erika. Anytime. Be back soon. Yeah, anytime. For goodness sakes. Erika dashes off into the darkness. I need a bathroom break. Anyone else going back to the cottage for a moment? I'd like to grab a snack while we're there. I'm staying. Someone has to mind the fire. Lena, can you bring the bag of marshmallows, please? I forgot them on the kitchen counter. Sure thing. See you in a bit. Thanks. See you soon. Now it's just me and Theo. Theo smiles at me. You know, I was hoping we'd have a chance to chat tonight. I was hoping for the same thing. You were? Yeah. Why? I don't know. I'm too dumb to think before I speak. As I struggle with what to say next, Theo senses my unease. Never mind, I shouldn't have asked that. It was weird, right? No, I've missed our talks. It feels like we never see each other anymore. But as soon as you're here, I swear it's like a minute hasn't gone by. Ah, you've got to get out of my head. I don't know how you do that every time we talk. You steal my words before I can even say them. I guess it's a friend thing. No, it's a best friends thing. I can't do that with Alec. Theo blushes. Ah, best friends, huh? I guess that officially makes Luna's best friend. A best friend. She reads my mind every day. I'm glad that you found someone that you can be close to. It's tough to live without that. You're right. It's hard to be apart when you're used to having someone like that in your life. That's why I wanted to spend this weekend together. I feel like we're falling out of touch. You what? You what? I don't want to lose this connection. Ah. The little absences between words is quite touching. It shows some silence between the characters. Theo. Ah. I mean, how could we not? Come on now. I lean my head against Theo's shoulder as I gently wrap my arm around her waist. Ah, she relaxes and nestles against me. We sit together, listening to the crackle of flames and waves lapping on the shoreline. The faint earthly scent of ginseng floats in the air. Theo still uses the same shampoo. I almost forgot what it smelled like. I feel Theo grip my sweater as she presses herself against me, harder than before. What's up? Nothing. Don't worry. I leave her be and enjoy the moment. Ah. Oh? Am I interrupting? No, Erika. Get your warped mind out of here. Theo stiffens, clearly uncomfortable with the arrival of an audience. How dare you? I sit up and let my arm fall to my side. What do you want? Easy there, Mr. Serious. It's time for Jello shots. Okay. Erika forces her way into the space between us, wrapping her arms around Theo while simultaneously nudging me away. Come on, Theo, I brought you one. Erika waves towards Alec, who carries a plate over and offers Theo a Jello tree. You make a good servant. Now gimme. Erika, are you sure you want another one? Yes. Theo and I are doing shots together. But we just did shots, and you did 3 with Lena before that. I don't need a babysitter, Alec, and that is why we do not like Erika. She is so rude. While Alec is a bit of an annoyance, he certainly isn't a horrible person. Like, he's rude, but he's not horrible, like Erika's been at the moment. Alec relents and hands the plate to Erika. Don't ask me to hold your hair back when you get sick. I bought a hair tie for a reason. Alec, I don't need your help. I can't help but chuckle at Erika's response. I'm glad you came prepared. Thanks. Come on, girl. Cheers. Theo taps her light cup against Erika's. Cheers. Wait. What is it, Lena? Lena appears from the darkness out of breath. She must have run down from the cottage. Lena stumbles for a moment as she reaches the group but catches herself quickly. I want another shot too. Lena, are you drunk? No. I mean, maybe. How could I get drunk that quickly? Jeez, Theo. And what would it matter if I was? Lena snatches up a cup from the plate. Erika has the right idea. We're going to have a fun night together. Maybe you should take it slow. We don't want to miss out on the meteor shot. I won't. It's time for shots, Theo. Now. Goodness sakes. Lena forcefully taps her cup against Theo's and then Erika's. Lena and Erika quickly down their jello shots. Theo follows their lead reluctantly. Do you want one, Will? No, wait. Save them for the next game. Another game? Of course, I call it True Dare or Drink. There's a drink option? Is it because you're too embarrassed to either select one or the other, so therefore you just decide to drink instead because that's less painful? It's like regular Truth or Dare with a twist. Dun dun dun. You choose Truth or Dare as usual, but if you don't want to answer the question or do the dare, you can take a shot. If you don't want to answer the question or do the... Really? Do the dare? Really now? Really? Really, Erika? Whatever. You can choose to be brave tonight or drunk. This girl is a special brand of evil. I need this kind of energy at parties. Aw, thank you. That sounds fun and all, but I feel like we're going to miss the best of the shooting stars. I won't want to look up at the night sky if my world feels like it's spinning out of control, like the meteor showers. Funny how you use the word control. It feels like you're trying to force everyone to do... Erika, that's exactly what you're doing! No, I didn't mean it like that. I just wouldn't want us to miss... We get it. We'll stare at the sky at some point tonight. Can we have fun now? Yes, sorry. For goodness sakes. That was so aggressive, Erika. She was way out of line. It feels like it might be too late. Should I interject? Let's be quiet. Let's just let Alec handle her and her rudeness. I stay silent, as does everyone else. Theo walks toward the beach, crossing both her arms as she steps away. Erika, I should have never brought you along. Well said, Alec. What did you say? I said that bringing you here was a mistake. Theo is the only reason we're here. This party was her idea. Well, she sucks at party. All she does is whine. You have no idea what she's like. Theo was excited to watch a beautiful natural event, and you just attacked her over it. I can't believe that I thought you had any kind of depth. You're so short-sighted and shallow. All you do is think about yourself. Choose what you say next very carefully. You're such a blank. Yeah, watch what you say. Blank you. And she goes away. Yeah, it was better that Alec would sort her out rather than us. Otherwise, Alec would be very angry at us. Because then we're the source of anger. I'll be back. Alec trails behind Erika, heading towards the cottage. I can't stand people like that. I physically can't stand people who say that others are controlling while they are simultaneously controlling the situation themselves. Like she says that, oh, you're using the word control. I want this, I want that. I don't want you to have this because I want to have that. We're both contraries. Erika's just the kind of person that you never want to get along with. I mean, how does she even have friends in school anyways? Lena and I sit together in silence, unsure on what to say. I think I should go look for Theo. No, please don't. She needs some time to herself. She's walking around the shore and taking a moment to breathe. We need to give her space. I'm certain she overheard Alec and Erika. If I know her as well as I used to, she's probably blamed herself for that argument. She definitely is. I can't believe I didn't say anything. Why didn't I? Don't be so hard on yourself. It's my fault that Alec is here with Erika. I should have told him to take a hike when he announced that she was coming. Theo knew she was trouble. No, it wasn't up to you. Theo let her join because she wanted us to have a fun night together. She didn't want to exclude anyone. But that niceness allows corruption to be brought about the party. I'm such an idiot. I've been going back and forth with Erika tonight. She was annoying me at times, but she's not all bad. I want to be her friend and have a fun night partying together. When we went to the cottage together, she told me how she felt envious of my blue hair. She called me stylish and vibrant. That's why she was cold towards me at first. I can't believe that someone as pretty as Erika would envy me. Then I did my first jello shot ever with her. She was enthusiastic about getting to know me once we were one-on-one. I was starting to like her, so when Theo didn't want me to drink, I felt annoyed. But when she started being rude to Theo, I froze up. How could I speak out against someone who I was just so friendly with? That's very easy. You can speak out to someone who is unfriendly towards a friend of yours. Just because they're friendly with you doesn't mean they're friendly towards your best friend. Your best friend should come first before this new friend of yours. And in that turn, will as well. I'd look fake. Lately I've been feeling fake. When I look in the mirror, I don't recognize myself anymore. The bright hair, the new clothes, even wearing makeup. It's not me. To be honest, I used to look more like Theo. Why would you want to change? We're going to need more drinks before I spill my guts to a stranger. I'd say we're far from strangers. A friend of Theo is a friend of mine. Do you really want a friend like me after seeing how I felt Theo hanging? She needed someone to speak up for her. It's not your fault that Erika acted that way, and it's not mine either. We can't control how other people act. No, but we can control our own reactions. I froze up. Have you seen Theo? What, do you want to apologise now, Erika, after what you said? What are you doing here? I need to find Theo. Have you seen her? No, and even if I would... Hey. I was just on my way back. That's convenient timing. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so sorry about what I said earlier. Alec was right. I'm lucky to be here. This is your party and I shouldn't have been trying to take over. Well, unfortunately, Erika, that's too late for that, and you have done. It's not a big deal. I shouldn't have stormed off like that. Theo, you're just too soft. Can we still watch the stars together? Of course. Theo, you're too soft. You need to have a backbone. A spine. Okay. So, where is Alec? I apologise for how I acted and said I was going to find you, but he didn't seem okay. Let's go to the cottage and talk with him. Are you sure? What about the meteor shower? We have a whole night ahead of us. Come on, let's go. Okay. Wait. What's wrong? I forgot the marshmallows you asked for. Let me tag along. I might be able to help with Alec. That's a good idea. Do you mind staying to watch the fire, Will? Not at all. Not at all. All of them head off, giving us time to think for ourselves. I let my mind wander as I idly toss a branch into the fire. Okay, folks. This is a good time to interject and leave things off here for the moment, and we'll be tackling more of Starlight Shores in the next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do apologise a little bit for putting my own personal feelings towards certain situations in games. I like to engage the games as if I'm living that moment myself, and I'm sorry, but Erika is one highly strung, highly crowding, highly involved, highly controlling B-word. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next time of Starlight Shores. Have a fantastic day and take care of yourselves.